Welcome back, everybody. So, have you ever wanted to get something for that really, hard to get for a person? What about designing a special piece of jewelry for them? Kim is here from Expert Jewelry Design in Appleton, and actually she does jewelry repair as well. So if you've got a piece that you just didn't know what to do with, it's maybe a family heirloom, she can help you out with that, and really has some amazing ideas. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning.
To see you.
You too.
We've had you on a show before because I think we all have something in our jewelry box that just sits there because something's missing, or it's a stone that we don't know what to do with that was passed down from a family member, and that's where you come in. Tell me about your place and what you do.
Well, we mainly do repairs, but we also do custom work. We have a lot of people who bring in the same type of things you just spoke of, things that have been passed down, or they've had loved ones pass, a variety of things, and they want to do something with them. So we help them figure out what it is that they want. Because sometimes people have no idea what the process takes. So we created a video so people that walk in can see what it takes in the step-by-step process, kind of an abbreviated version of the long story. This is where I'm carving actually a wax. A customer had come in with some stones of her mother's and her original wedding ring, and she had me with pictures on our wall. She picked out a couple of concepts that she liked, and we kind of married them together to create this piece for her. It doesn't look very fancy, but it's just a piece of blue wax. That's what it looks like, just ready to cast, ready for the customer to view it to make sure they like everything. Here we're adding a sprue to it, and then it's on the rubber base. Around this rubber base is called a flask, which the one that says number 1 on it is where we're at. Randy here is mixing up what's called investment. It's kind of like plaster. Mix it with water. He will be putting it into a machine that debubbleizes it, because once you've mixed it, you've created all these bubbles, kind of like whipped cream. Well, those air bubbles are going to attach themselves to the wax. So then it's poured over the top of the wax, and then we have to let it debubbleize again. And then we take that rubber base off and we stick it in the oven. Now inside there is a wax. There's that hole where that little stick, which is called a sprue, is sitting. Now we've burned out all the wax over a process of a few hours. Here he's melting this particular customer's gold. They brought in their own. And it's also a vacuum caster, so it's sucking down. We let it cool for a bit, then we put it in water, and it breaks off all that investment, and you'll be left with a ring.
I can't wait to see it. Here we go.
It's not very pretty.
Not yet, not yet.
It's kind of dull and dingy and dirty looking. But then this is where the magic actually happens. We remove any fire scale by putting it in a pickle pot, which is a mild acid solution that removes all that discoloration. Here's where I start to sand, file down all those dull areas, any file marks that are still left in there, cleaning it up. Now it's going to have a sanded look to it. Then I start laying out where the stones are going to go. I mark where they're going to go, then I cut a seat for them, kind of like a chair.
And here comes the finished product.
And that's
wow.
the completed piece.
Oh my gosh.
The customer was just over the moon ecstatic with her piece.
I'm over the moon. And in this case, Kim, you did a ring, and we're using her mother's stones.
Right.
But you can do bracelets, you can do necklaces,
pendants, earrings, whatever floats your boat. Not everybody loves a ring. Some people want to wear a pendant.
Right.
Somebody want earrings.
And it's so special because just the stuff sitting in your in your bedroom in a box. Get it out, wear it. And,
absolutely.
It feels so special to have somebody's loved one's things with you at all times. So very, very cool. Kim is actually going to have a booth at Taste of Home Cooking School coming up September 19th at Shopko Hall, so you can stop by and ask her questions if you have a piece and are thinking about doing something with it. You've got all sorts of ideas.
Absolutely.
And she will hook you up, and you can see she does it right there at the shop by hand, and will really work with you to make sure the piece is something you love. You can also watch her in action at jewelercam.com.
Yes.
So we can spy on you a little bit.
Yes.
In a
you can
way.
only see my hands, but you'll know who it is by the rings.
Very cool. What a beautiful piece. I have got to see you. I've got a few things that I need something done with. So thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.